Hello everybody and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron and we are here against Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh to try to avenge our loss yesterday. Out of our 4 losses, 2 have been to the Reds and 2 have been to the Pirates. So, see if we can win today and at least try to preserve winning this series. It was a 12-inning game. It's not like we just got blown out or anything. Take a look at the Pirates' defensive lineup. Looks to be the same one we have become familiar with here in the early season. Good look at PNC Park. Malaska on the mound. I do believe we saw him already. I also think he might throw an occasional knuckleball if I remember correct. But we'll find out as we go. Kester comes into the box. Starts off with a called strike on a curveball. And then fights off that fastball, although some miscommunication there. That should have been Scudero's ball. And he did not go grab it. So that's going to go down as an infield hit. Because you can't really give an error, even though it's certainly a mental error. Marvin at the plate now, batting left-handed, has a 2-1 count. And that one runs outside, 3-1. And that's going to be a walk. Malaska not off to a great start. Not that the first one was necessarily his fault. But it does put 2 runners on with nobody out. Chief at the plate, who quickly has an 0-2 count. Swing and a miss. There's the first out of the inning. Oh, just dropped the cap to my water, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Terry at the plate now, looks at a ball. Looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss, makes it 1-2. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Malaska, 1 out away from getting out of this jam. Has to deal with Frank. Starts him off with a fastball outside. Frank gets it right in front of the plate, and that will end the inning. So Malaska lets the first 2 runners on, but does not allow the Squirrels to score. Going to turn it over to Chris Duffy for the Pirates to start off their half of the first. Have our normal defensive lineup. Stitch is in the game to pitch. First pitch also goes with a called strike for a curve. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Called strike 3. 1 down, Jack Wilson at the plate. He'll look at strike 1. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Called strike 3, a curveball on the inside corner. 2 up, 2 strikeouts. Brian Roberts now at the plate. He does not strike out, but does line out softly to Terry on the first pitch. So we are scoreless after the first inning. Tom will lead off the second for the Squirrels. Tom hits this one into center field. Duffy will not get there. That's going to drop in for a leadoff single. Well-placed ball there for Tom. Brings Zach to the plate. He has been hot the last few days. Looks at strike 1 here. Hits this one. Uh-oh, this could be double play. And it is. 6-4-3 double play. Clears the bases for Joey. 2 down. First pitch is outside. Pops this one up. Scudero is going to field it. And that ends the top of the second. Malaska, he's letting the ball go around the yard, but hasn't given anything up at the plate. So Xavier Nady is going to lead things off in the bottom half of the second, and he'll start off with a slider that catches the outside corner. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Matt Kemp at the plate now. Pops this one up. Tom should have a play on it, and he does. 2 down. That will bring Casey Blake to the plate. There's a called strike. Grounds this one to third. Chief throws over, and that's it for the second inning. We go into the third, still scoreless, and Sitch will lead things off for the Squirrels. Looks like he's gotten a hit so far this year, so I think Jonathan might be our only one who has not gotten a hit. Or was that Gil? I think it was Gil, actually, now I think about it. Anyway, Kester back up at the plate. Had a... You got to call it a single, but not exactly well struck. Now there's that knuckleball. I thought he threw one. 1-1 the count. Looks at a fastball down the middle. I think that knuckleball screwed up Kester. This one just misses. 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss. He was behind. Did not look the same after that knuckleball for Kester. I think that one really buckled him. Marvin drew a walk in his first plate appearance. Has a 1-1 count to open this one. Swing and a miss makes it 1-2. Hits this one. It's not going to be deep enough to get a hit. Casey Blake grabs it. 3 down. We started off with Sitch. So scoreless after 2.5. Marco Scudero is going to start things off in the bottom of the third for Pittsburgh. First pitch, a curveball for a strike. And that fastball just misses. Goes back to the curve, but this one goes into the dirt. As does that fastball. 3-1 the count. There's a called strike on a slider. Full count. Nobody out, nobody on base. Called strike 3. 1 down. Aviles now at the plate, hitting right at 200. So don't remember what kind of arm Aviles has. We haven't really tested it. Haven't had that many opportunities to. Has an 0-2 count at the plate. And he fouls this one away to stay alive. Called strike 3. That'll bring Malaska to the plate. He is hitting 222. I'm not sure what that means for how many at-bats he would have had off the top of my head. Has a 1-1 count in this at-bat. Also, supposedly Malaska has a home run, too. 1-2 the count at the plate. Swing and a miss. That will end the third inning. We're still scoreless as we go into the fourth. Chief is going to lead things off for the Squirrels. Chief struck out swinging in his first at-bat. One of 3 Squirrels strikeouts. Has a 1-1 count in this at-bat. Ooh. Takes a big hack at that knuckleball, but comes up empty. And then swings and misses at the curveball. 1 down. Terry struck out looking. And he'll look at a ball too low. This one outside. 2-0 the count. This slider just catches the outside corner. Not a 2-0 pitch I would be expecting. As that fastball goes outside. 3-1. Foul tips. Full count. Hits this one, but right to Scudero. He'll grab it and step on the bag. Brings Frank to the plate. He ground out right in front of home plate in his first at-bat. And looks at strike 1 in this one. Hits this one right to Roberts at second. And that will end the top of the fourth. Still scoreless. Malaska seems to have calmed down since that first inning. The first couple innings anyway. Chris Duffy back at the plate for the Pirates. One of 6 Stitch strikeouts to start this game. Starting the second go-around of the Pirates' order. Starts off with a ball, and 2 balls actually. Here's a swing and a miss, 2-1. It's in a swing and miss at a changeup. Duffy puts it in the right field, and that will get down for the first Pirates base runner of the day. Jack Wilson at the plate now, struck out looking in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1 here. Runner takes off. Tom cuts him down easily. Jack Wilson with an 0-2 count at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. Brian Roberts at the plate. First pitch called a strike. Second pitch, that's going to be another base hit into the right center gap. They're going to go for second. Oh, Zach's throw a little offline. Might have been in time, might not have, but in any case, puts a runner on second with Xavier Nady at the plate. 2 down, and he'll start off with the ball. Grounds this one through. That's going to be a Pirates run. Pirates take the 1-0 lead. Inning not over yet. Matt Kemp at the plate takes strike 1. Runner takes off. Tom again cuts him down by a mile. But the Pirates with the 1-0 lead bust out here in the 4th. Tom is going to lead things off for the Squirrels in the 5th. Tom got a hit in his last at-bat, takes a strike to open this one. Hits this one into left field for his second hit of the day. Kemp with a little trouble corralling that one, but does keep it at a single. Zach hit into a double play last time. Looks at strike 1 in this at-bat. Looks at strike 2. And swing and a miss, strike 3. That does only count for 1 out, though, so that, I guess, is an improvement. Brings Joey to the plate, and he looks at strike 1. Knuckleball for strike 2. Joey looks at strike 3. It's up to Stitch to try to keep the inning going. Runner on first, 1 out. First pitch out of the zone. And Stitch can hit that one right to Wilson at short. He throws over, and that will end the top of the 5th. Halfway through, Pirates leading by a run. Both teams with 3 hits. Matt Kemp is going to lead things off for Pittsburgh here in the bottom half of the inning. He fouled out to Tom in the first at-bat. Looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. And that pitch fouled away. Still 0-2. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 down. Casey Blake at the plate. He'll look at a ball. Fouls this one off his foot. Looks to be just fine. Grounds this one to third. Chief with the throw. That's 2 down. Scudero at the plate. Struck out looking in his first at-bat. First pitch called a strike here. And that pitch down and out. Goes with the slider, gets a swing and a miss to make it 1-2. And then grounds this one to Chief, who throws over, and that will end the inning. We go into the 6th, Pirates leading 1-0. Kester at the plate. Kester 1 for 2 on the day. Hits this one towards first. Scudero actually does field this one and gets the out. Marvin 0 for 1 with a walk. Hits this one into center, and it does get down for a base hit. Chief yet to get going. He has struck out swinging in both at-bats today. Looks at a knuckleball for a strike. There's a line drive into center, and it does get down for a base hit. Puts 2 runners on for Terry, only 1 down. He takes a curve for a strike. That knuckleball misses, 1-1. Fastball right down the middle. Terry seemed unprepared for it. And then gets him to swing and miss at a knuckleball, strike 3. Brings Frank to the plate to try to keep the inning going. And he'll look at a strike. Those knuckleballs coming more frequent now. Swings at a fastball, but comes up empty. Hits this one, but right to Scudero, who grabs it and runs over to first and ends the inning. Still a 1-0 Pirates lead. Aviles to lead off things here in the bottom of the 6th. Aviles struck out looking in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1 here. Grounds this one foul down the first base line, 0-2. Pops this one up. Tom, standing by the umpire, makes the grab. 1 down. Malaska going to hit for himself. Struck out in his last at-bat and dropped his average 22 points. Hits this one back to Stitch, who handles it calmly. 2 down. Duffy 1 for 2 today, but then was caught stealing after his hit in his last at-bat. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Pops this one up, but it's going to make the screen. 0-2 the count. Looks at strike 3. That ends the 6th inning. Pirates leading 1-0. Tom due to lead off for the Squirrels in the top of the 7th. Tom is 2 for 2 today. Looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss makes it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Chase that knuckleball. Zach is 0 for 2 so far today as Malaska starts wiping his brow. Throws a strike. And this one goes outside. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss from Zach. 1-2. And that goes too high. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 down. Joey at the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. First pitch called a strike. Second pitch down and out. That pitch down and out as well. 2-1 the count. Swing and a miss makes it 2-2. And this pitch fouled away. Still 2-2. 2 outs, nobody on base. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That brings us to the 7th inning stretch. Pirates leading 1-0. Jack Wilson to be at the plate on the other side. Alright. Get the volume where I want it. Come on now. Work with me here. There we go. Alright. Stitch didn't pitch badly, but has given up the only run so far. So we're going to go to Johnston to get our defense aligned. Phil will lead off the bottom half of the inning, who has actually been a solid hitter as of late. Did very well in spring training, not so well to start the year, but the past few games he's turned it back on again. Jack Wilson has struck out in both at-bats so far today. Looks at strike one here. Another called strike. And gets him to swing and miss at a sinker. One down. Roberts, 1 for 2 with a double. That fastball up and out. Swings and misses at a failed curveball, looks like. And a fastball in the dirt. And a ball hit towards second. Phil handles it. 2 down. Xavier Nady is struck out and singled so far today. Looks at strike one. And that sinker out of the zone. Threw it high. Pulls this one foul. 1 and 2 the count. Called strike 3. Johnston gets through the 7th no problem, but the Squirrels still really needing a run and starting to run out of time to get it as we go into the 8th inning. Again, Phil is going to lead things off with his first at-bat of the day. Alaska's got to be nearing the end of his rope, but he's still out there. First pitch is too low. Well, actually, looks like this will be his last batter. Phil does not make him pay by grounding out to first. Pirates do indeed go to the bullpen, and they go find Yates. Taylor Yates, as I did look up the other day. Kester grounds this one. That does not get through. Brian Roberts picks it up. 2 down. Marvin got a hit in his last at-bat. Also drew a walk in the first inning. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Swings and misses at the second pitch. And throws that one down and out. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's it for the top of the 8th. Pirates still leading 1-0, and they'll send Matt Kemp to the plate. Squirrels actually out hitting Pittsburgh, but not ahead on the column that matters. First pitch to Kemp is called a strike. Second pitch swung on and missed, 0-2. And doesn't go chasing that fastball. Ignore that one, makes it 2-2. Grounds this one to short. Kester's able to get a glove on it and throw it over. 1 down. Blake is ground out in both at-bats so far today. Looks at strike 1 to open this encounter. This one will not drop in for a hit. Phil just fast enough to get back there and grab it. 2 down. Scudero 0 for 2 today. Looks at a ball. Pops this one foul. 1 and 1 the count. This fastball just inside. As is that curveball. 3 and 1 the count. There's a called strike. Full count. Gets him to swing and miss at the slurve. That'll end the 8th inning. Squirrels got to have one here at least, and they're going to send Chief up to start it off. Excuse me. Edgar Gonzalez, the Pirates' closer this year, apparently. Don't believe we've actually seen him this year. Chief with a hit in his last at-bat, struck out in the 2 at-bats before that. Takes an inside slider. Hits a high pitch into the first base stands. 1 and 1. This should be down for a hit into right field, and it is. So leadoff single, that's a good sign. Terry 0 for 3 on the day. Looks at a strike. Swings and misses to make it 0-2. Hits this one into left. That's another base hit. Runners on first and second with nobody out. Frank at the plate. He looks at strike one. And that fastball just outside. This one just inside. 2-1 the count. And in the dirt. 3-1 the count. Gonzalez on the verge of walking the bases loaded. Gets the call on a high fastball to make it a full count. Popped up. That's an infield fly. Gonzalez going to field it himself anyway. Tom at the plate now. Has gotten a couple hits today. Hits this one, but another infield fly to third. It's up to Zach to come up with something here. Has been hot the last couple days. We just need him to come through in this at-bat. Looks at strike one. And it's not going to happen. Gonzalez comes over to field it himself, and the Pirates win 2 in a row. The Squirrels drop their first series of the year. Be playing to not get swept tomorrow. Your final score, Indianapolis Squirrels 0, Pittsburgh Pirates 1. Surprised they put that in a highlight package. Don't know how that was Jack Wilson's ball, but didn't benefit the Squirrels as they were unable to score. Here comes the one swing that really mattered. Alright, Gonzalez and Nady, your co-players of the game. Thank you everybody for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're right close, or 93 subscribers or 94 subscribers, something like that at the moment. Getting right there by 100. So yeah, tomorrow we'll see if the Squirrels are swept for the first time in a long time, if ever. I'd have to go back and look at the schedule, and I don't even know that I can do that. See how it goes tomorrow. We'll see you then.